Hans Wilsdorf is the founder of ROLEX, was born in 1881 in Kulmbach, German Empire, and died in 1960 in Geneva, Switzerland. In 1905, at the age of 24, Hans Wilsdorf founded a company in London specializing in the distribution of timepieces. He began to dream of a watch worn on the wrist. Wristwatches were not very pricey at that time, but Hans Wilsdorf foresaw that they could become not only elegant, but also reliable. In 1905, he started to work with a small Swiss watch manufacturer in Bienne that was producing some unusually compact watch movements. These he took to London, where he had them fitted into cases, and that same year he was able to set up his own watchmaking company. HUBLOT history begins with its creator, Carlo Crocco, a visionary Italian who first acquired his sense of beauty as a child from a family of watchmakers. In 1976, Carlo Crocco, having moved to Switzerland, founded the MDM Genève, Montreux de Montreux firm, and started to design watches, which he called HUBLOT, a French word for illuminator of porthole. As a result, Swiss movements blended with the features of Italian design, having given birth to the world-famous HUBLOT wristwatches for men and ladies. Both Hans Wilsdorf and Carlo Crocco made a really big impact to watch history. But at present time, ROLEX and HUBLOT make different contributions to a public life. ROLEX is supporting the Biennale Architektura for the fourth time since 2014, as exclusive partner and official timepiece as part of its wide commitment to the arts and culture. In 2021, it takes place at a pandemic-induced point of social changes all over the world that has affected how people think about places and ways of living and working. ROLEX's commitment to excellent architecture and sustainability is evident in several of its buildings, designed by some of the world's greatest architects. They include the highly original design of the ROLEX Learning Center, the Eiffel in Lausanne, and many others. Thus, HUBLOT made a really big impact to a sport nowadays. The creation of a special watch in the form of a King Power, displaying the famous F1 logo, is the fruit of the collaboration between the Formula One management and HUBLOT's watches creators. Also, from 2006, HUBLOT has been the first fine watchmaking brand to join with the sport, a partnership which is enhanced by an inhuman spirit of technique, competition, and a search for excellence. Even since HUBLOT has shared the emotions of victories with the teams and the public throughout every major competition, alongside FIFA and UEFA, as the official timekeeper and official watch of particular clubs, such as Juventus, Chelsea, etc. To sum up, Carlo Crocco and Hans Wilsdorf make different but a really big impact to nowadays sport, culture and architecture.